In this last week, Instagram has announced yet even more new changes to the algorithm and tests that they are currently doing to make it easier for users of the platform to experience the best content. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through what those changes are, what it means, and what you need to be doing to get the most out of these changes for your own content. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Leah Buckingham and I am a multi-award winning social media and business performance coach, and I help ambitious business owners just like yourself to position themselves online as the go-to authority in their own industry so that they have more impact, income and freedom in their lives. If you would like to see my weekly regular trainings, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, so it was only a couple of weeks ago that Instagram announced changes to the algorithm, which I created a YouTube video on going into detail about it, where they basically said they're going to be prioritizing original content, giving the creators the credit that they actually deserve, which you can catch up on by clicking the link now, or I will also add it to the description of this video so you can watch it after you finish watching this one. Okay, so, and yet only a couple of weeks after this announcement, they have made yet another announcement of another change. They really are trying to keep us all on our toes at the moment, aren't they? So basically, Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, announced that they're going to be focusing much more on video and the user experience, where the content is more immersive and takes up more of the screen. So what he means by this is the screen that you see when you are seeing Reels, for example, because when you are in the Reels Explore tab, you will see the videos in full screen, which is an aspect ratio of 9:16, and they are going to be bringing this to the home feed screen. Now, we all know how Instagram has been pushing Reels massively over the last year, and as a result, Instagram has seen the viewership on Reels grow. They have stated 20% of time spent on Instagram is now spent on Reels, so they are going to want to tap into that and test different ways to increase that and encourage viewers to want to stay on the app even more and for longer. So at the moment, they have said they are going to be testing this full screen feed on Instagram. So if you are in the test, you will see when you open the app and you're in your home feed and you scroll, the videos there will be full screen, so 9:16 aspect ratio, which is the same as your story posts or reel posts. And they have said they're going to bring video content more to the front and center. So that type of content will be getting a greater push, which will mean it will get greater reach. With regards to your static image posts, they have said they will have auto-generated gradients to match the images, but bear in mind the feed post display on your profile will still be currently square, although they have also said that they're currently thinking about options for feed post formatting in the future, so I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't change too. And to be honest, it's exactly how TikTok's feed pages are displayed, with full-length videos on the profile and the home feeds. So it sounds very similar to TikTok, and we all know how well TikTok is doing in popularity at the moment, so I'm not surprised Instagram is picking up on some of the things they are doing right and obviously replicating it their side, because they probably, they don't like all the attention that TikTok's getting and they want some of the attention back on their own platform. And actually, you may have seen this last week on your own Reels tab that your videos there no longer have a static image post of a video, but they're beginning to have a moving one of a clip of your video, which again is exactly the same as TikTok, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't roll it out across the board. And again, they have gone on to say that these changes are focused around helping the creators, as these changes will help creators to find and grow an audience by Instagram recommending their video content in the feeds of people who do not currently follow them. So again, they are encouraging creators to create more video content, but importantly, more original video content. So this tells us we are going to be getting even more suggested content in our feed. So it's not going to be just people who we follow, and we would have seen obviously up until at the moment every 4 or 5 posts we tend to get a suggested account to follow based on our own activity on the app, and pretty much every time it tends to be a real post at the moment from another creator. So as creators ourselves, and if we want our own content to be shown on someone else's feed as suggested content to follow, we are going to be wanting to create more video content that is full of value, really engaging, and that is specific to the types of people we want to attract, which is really exciting thing, because it means our reach will no longer just be going to our own followers, but a share of that reach will be to people who don't don't follow us. So the more engaging or value packed that piece of content is, the more eyeballs of non-followers it will get, which will hopefully increase our followers and engagement over time. But also we are going to be wanting to use other features within the app and also outside the app to engage and build those relationships with our current followers and audience, because they might see even less of our posts moving forward. And if ours are being pushed as suggested content, but also, they will also be seeing more of suggested content of other creators on their own feed too, and less of who they actually follow. And one of the ways that we can actually do this is through our stories. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I love Instagram stories and believe they are the ultimate way for you to nurture and build those all-important relationships with your followers. They are where you can really build that know, like, and trust factor, and where you can turn your followers into paying clients. So if you don't fully utilize your stories, I would highly recommend getting a strategy in place so you can gain an advantage on this update. And just as a quick side note here, my signature free 5-day Instagram stories challenge is going to be starting soon. So if you'd like to get involved and join in, pop over to my Instagram account at the Leah Buckingham, where you will find details of how you can register and make the most of your stories. And finally, the key takeaway in this video is that you are going to want to be creating all of your content in full screen size. So portrait on our phone with a 9:16 aspect ratio, just like our current story posts and reels. And as they have said, they are going to be pushing that type of content as it's more immersive. We will gain a greater advantage the earlier we adopt this method. We know whenever Instagram introduces a new feature, they want it to succeed. So the earlier you get on board and start using that new feature, the more rewarded you will be. And this is no different here. So there you have it. That's the latest update, another update on the changes to the Instagram algorithm, what it means to you and what you can do now to gain the most advantage from it. As always, I love hearing feedback from you guys. So also let me know in the comments if you have found this video useful, and let me know what else you need help with when it comes to your social media marketing.